It's the ASun Women's Soccer Championship. Today, the 2 seed in Lipscomb tries to upend the 2-time defending champion and top seed in FGCU. Both teams moved on to the finals with 2-1 victories in the semis. Lipscomb certainly was a little more challenging as they needed 109 minutes to upend Stetson. Hi everybody, Neil Solondz joined by Bryce Zimmerman. The third member of our crew today is Anthony Stovall. Lipscomb lost last year in the title match 5-0 to FGCU. So today a rematch, but Lipscomb feels a little bit better about their chances. So you mentioned Lundy, the 2 goals that she scored against FGCU in the regular season. She needs to be huge today. Certainly Jacksonville is the Cinderella of this year's tournament. So the question is, Bryce, do they wear the glass slipper all the way to the end? Far post. Ahead, put on it and in! First touch by Marriott, and then another body into it. I think that was Robust with the goal. It's 2-1 FGCU. Very nice run and finds Lundy, and Weck off her line. Oh, what a play. The ball free for a moment, and Tori Dorr hits the post. It comes out to Speckmeyer, who shoots over the top.
Barca, who's going to chip it, and it's going to be headed on frame and handled by Weck. Looking for Lundy, back post. It's headed in the air. Lundy scores! Lipscomb with 2 goals in this first half. Rollins has it skip by her, and here's Ness on the keeper. She gets it in and ends it! Varen Ness will send FGCU to the NCAAs for the 4th straight year with a golden goal on a mix-up in the back line for Lipscomb. Again, Lipscomb trying to win an unprecedented 4th straight title in women's soccer. They've been so brilliant. This is their 7th consecutive final. They have been the hallmark team in this conference, but Lipscomb says we've got something to say about that. They have 5 seniors starting on the park today, and the wind really took that ball hit by Weck. Abarca tried to settle it down. And now a nice lead for Dubois. Dubois sends it toward the 18, but FGCU has defenders there. Now over the top, Rollins able to find Dubois again.
Neil, we're about 20 minutes into this opening period, and the touches from Marjorie Boyleson have been limited at best. That was one of the keys for Lipscomb so far. They've been able to keep her off the ball.
Well, Lipscomb is starting to find a little more possession as that ball is sent toward the 18 and sent away by one of the center backs, and Lindsay Patton. Nice step up by Patton, a sophomore and standout defender. And now a ball loose, deflected. Doak, and that should be a corner. And it will be. That's the 2nd coming for Lipscomb. And again, this is where they are at their best.
The Eagles not quite organized in the back. Has some scrambly play. Failed clear that deflects off of an FGCU player. Quickly over Knutstrup to block Doak's attempted shot.
One of the few times the Eagles are not organized and settled with their back 4. So here's Jada Barca with the corner. Good ball toward the 6 on the back post. It's headed out for a moment, and then Morgan sends it free. Well done. The throw in for Lipscomb, but that gets it out of traffic.
A lot of white shirts around the ball pressure on the far side post. Good coverage by FGCU.
Limiting Ellen Lundy's chance of getting it on her foot or in the air. Again, she scored 7 goals, the player of the year in conference. Good battle by Varen Ness. And it'll stay with Lipscomb, though. Near the midway point of half number 1 in this conference championship. Throw-in got pushed by the wind a bit. And now a nice turn. Here's Doak with Dubois on her left. Olivia Doak. Striker, long boot, well over the top. Right idea, she had Lundy coming forward to the back post. Kevin O'Brien's team certainly has made quite a run this year, and really, he has grown the program in ways that had never been before he got here 6 years ago.
2012, no wins in conference, didn't make the tournament, and then, the gradual quarterfinal, semifinal in the last 3 years, trying to get over the hump here in 2017. What a turnaround he's had in conference play and in non-conference play for the Bisons.
Yeah, no doubt. A win in this championship would give them double digits in victories for a 4th consecutive year. And last year they had 2 wins over SEC foes. Now their RPI after a tough non-conference run this year is a little low. They're outside the top 100. FGCU started the day at 39. Probably not quite good enough to be able to get an at-large berth if they were to lose today. So they know that their season is on the line. Here's a free kick for Lipscomb from the left foot of Dubois. Good ball, and it's right on frame. No one touched it. It bounced on one hop right to Weck, right over the head of Lundy.
Lundy made the diving attempt, but with the wind at the back of the Lipscomb Bisons, Dubois, who already has a strong left foot, was able to send that one well into the 18.
So Lipscomb with the wind in the first half. And so far they're taking advantage as Holly Fritz pushed off the ball by Abarca. No call, but played at the feet by FGCU. Nice target set up by Ness and finds Green on the run. Lauren Green, the senior, chips it over the top. Good idea. Couldn't quite settle. And you can get all of your ASun news, your statistics, and championship information at asunsports.org, the official internet home of the ASun Conference. As we are now in our 24th minute of the match, still no score between Lipscomb and FGCU. Second ball won by FGCU. Now Nikki Hudson can't quite run it down, but takes it away from Van Rickingham. Nice play.
She gets stuck in really early on, not afraid of physical challenge.
And speaking of challenges, there's Van Rickingham. And the slide tackle, ball's loose. And Hudson wins the battle. Here comes Boylston. You mentioned a lack of touches. Been a little bit banged up the last couple weeks. Not quite had that burst. There a smart play, and now the back heel, and it's sent away by Abarca. Now, Lipscomb saying it was off FGCU, but no one buying that. Or did they? No, they're going to give it to Lipscomb.
Must have deflected off of Lauren Green.
It was a nice back heel by Boylston.
Coming in for the Bisons, number 22, Ariel Hansford.
Ariel Hansford, who did not play very much in the semifinal round, coming on for Van Rickingham. Leads me to believe Leah Cernicki may not be available.
Cernicki, who got her ankle tied up with the Kennesaw State Owl in the semifinal. All freshman team member last year, started 16 games a year ago, 18 games this season, unavailable it appears for Kevin O'Brien.
More changes in the midfield. Hannah Torbett for Jordan Walsh for Lipscomb. Torbett's 11 minutes in the semifinal. Walsh was a surprise starter. And a beautiful steal by Knudstrup. And now Green able to settle down after Rollins couldn't handle. Here's Varen Ness. Ness, who was banged up in the semifinal, with a nice turn and spin, lost possession. And now a quick counter. Here's Ellen Lundy with Parks. And Parks sends it free. And challenge made. That was a dangerous play. Parks was the one who was onto the ball, I thought.
Parks was there and went down to the ground. She's not afraid for the slide tackle and the physical play. Hansford, who was just on, got tripped up. And this is a nice touch-off layoff by Lundy. Parks got there early, got the ball, and also made sure she got the body.
A lot of the body. So Lipscomb playing quite physical so far. FGCU maybe with a little more technical advantage on their side. As Abarca trying to keep it in. A nice settle, a ball deflected, off the post and in! And on a long-range shot, Lipscomb scores the first goal of the championship.